going. Oh crap. Right, so at least that one's working. Start streaming over here. Manage route. I'm still rusty with this. That one. That should be working. Let's see if that's sending. I'm rusty at this. Haven't been live in a while. Had a new baby, so I've been kind of busy. Let's see. Is everything coming through? Excellent conditions. Okay, cool. Let me click the right button now. DadBod. Cool. Hey friends, welcome to Japan. I think I'm live on YouTube vertical and horizontal at the same time, and then I'll go live on TikTok over there. But welcome to Tokyo, welcome to my house. It's around 5:29 in the morning, so all the kids are asleep, all 4 of them now, because we just had a new baby yesterday, 2 days ago. So today I have legs day workout. Excited to not be going to the hospital every day. My wife was in the hospital for 10 days over the course of 15 with 5 attempted inductions, the last one being successful, but now we have a new baby boy named Akio, which is super exciting. So happy to interact with the community and answer questions about having a child in Japan as I try to work out. So I'm gonna pick you up and move you to the other room. I have one more sip I need to take, and then we'll be ready to go. Oh, it never gets good. Oh, it's so bad. All right, let me turn on my remarkable screen so you all can see what we're doing today. It's day 267, day 276. That's the wrong button. That's too many Joes. All the Joes. Come on, right here. Nope, stop it. Bad computer. There we go, that's pretty good. And then I need to turn on my green screen effect. Not this one. Where's the other YouTube? I found a great performance of this dude that's just like playing music out on a lake as our green screen background. And then I need to get YouTube on here so I can check chat, all the things we do, but then I can pick you up when we can get to work. Go to my channel. I don't know if any of you have seen the Childish Gambino. Bambino, is that his name? I don't know his name. But pretty wild. Saw like This Is America for the first time this morning. I was like, oh my god. What is this? Alright, let me pick everyone. First time doing a complex lifting stream in the house in a while. How juiced are we on this phone? Very juiced. I'm thinking about going live on Twitch today. 48%. We'll give it another 20 minutes. Here we go. We can pretend it's first person. Kids are sleeping in there. Kids are sleeping downstairs. This is our space. I just gotta get Twitch set up and we'll start stretching. Actually, I'll take you with me because we have to make our shake. So that's a nice spot for you. We had our pre-workout drink, and then I normally do a workout drink, if that makes sense. Playback speed, quality. Why is this being so weird? hopefully my kids will sleep for a little while. Let me get my drink that I want. And because we have a green screen, I can get that out. Nope. They took my green bucket, those little cheeky kids. Alright. But happy Tuesday? Wednesday? Thursday. Is it Thursday? I don't know, the last week has been a bizarre experience. Uh-oh. That's not what we want. Did my tablet just die already? Stay there. You know, there's certain things I like about my rig and how I do streaming, and there's certain things that just boil my beans. And I have this love-hate relationship with this tablet I use called Remarkable. There are some things about it that are exceptional. There are some things about it that are not exceptional. One is that it drops Wi-Fi all the time. There we go. I think it should be working now. Oh. Just delete. Yeah, it's just going. Cool. Fix the thing. Alright, let's make my drink. I'll turn you around, we'll start stretching. We'll go live on TikTok. It'll be a good time. But I'm a little tired, a little mumbly, a little sore. Haven't done legs in a while. One of the hard parts is 10 days in the hospital, every day I would go and have friends help pick up the kids. I would drop them off at school, and then I'd be at the hospital from either 8:30 in the morning until 10 at night. Or on the shorter days, it was 1 until 10 at night. And I come home. So I still tried to stay on my exercise at 4:30 as much as I could, just for some consistency and normalcy. But there's only so much you can do. All right, turn around. Let's get you zeroed in. Actually, I'm gonna get TikTok set up. Get you at my face height. Get everything nice. Might be actually too high. I may need to get you a little closer to the action. Get a little bit of a tilt. Get the blue. That way you can see me suffer if I do a plank or anything fun. Nice. We got a tablet for notes. As long as we write on that, it should work just fine. I chicken scratch on it sometimes. I gotta get TikTok set up. Oh, sniffles. It's one of the worst parts of waking up. You get all the drainage and crap. It's always a strange taste to phlegm when you snort and swallow. It's disgusting. Sorry, is it too early for honesty? My bad. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna plug this into here. Took me about an hour to get going. Ooh, that's good. I thought, you know, as soon as I went live on YouTube, I'd be ready to start. And there's always these like small interstitial steps I gotta navigate, which is just part of the process. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Sorry, I know I'm a little close. I'm getting another camera set up because unfortunately, there's no super mega way to stream to every platform all at once efficiently. As a creator, you have all these strange workarounds to do it exactly the way you want to. It'd be great if you could just have one way of doing it, but like in order to go on TikTok, I have to run it through a VPN to keep my account in the US. It's very complex for no reason. Kind of have to go to the bathroom now. To the bathroom. 1 second, YouTube. It always takes me 10 minutes. Check. Anyone excited to exercise? Our demotivation of the day is I don't want to do this. And even if I do it, it's likely I won't enjoy it. Which is true of any time I have to lunge, which is why I'm thinking about getting certified in ATG, which is like the knees over toe guy, which is just a crap ton of lunges, but different versions, worse versions. Because, you know, why not do something awful? That was a good one. All right. I think we're ready to start. Put chat up here so I can see. I think we're good. All right. Go check one more thing and we'll be ready to start kicking some butt. kick some butt. It is time. We're gonna do some stretches. We're gonna do some wonderful things. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. All right, let's have it. We have good demotivation of the day. Hopefully my tablet will hold up. Hopefully my kids will keep sleeping. These are the lifts we did last week, so it just gives me a nice comparison. TikTok, I know you can't see it. So we're gonna start our day the way we always do. On our back. Here comes a cough, I'm sorry. Nice. ASMR flapping for the day. Okay, finally doing things. So I start with clams. I'll do 15 of them. I just count on my hand. So I can still, actually I forgot one more thing. I need a foam roller. Crap. It's 5:30, so I'm still waking up. Yeah, a lot of cool accomplishments this week. On Monday, we ran 8 miles for the first time in a while. Very exciting. We also got my wife readmitted to the hospital. Also exciting. And on Tuesday, we had a baby. Also exciting. And thanks for the likes, Mama Kay. Appreciate it. So lots of good accomplishments. We get to work on taking care of ourselves. Trying to be as fit and healthy as we can be in our, what am I, 31, almost 32. 4 kids by 32. It's not bad. It's a pretty good spread. And they're all within like 3 years of each other. I think my son was born when I was 23. Is that right? Because he's 7, I'm 31, almost 32. We're gonna lift the foot off, and then we try to keep the knee and the thigh in the same spot. And you're just pivoting around the knee. You should feel it like there. So this is like my dynamic warm-up. I'm hypermobile and prone to injury from like overstretching. So rather than doing like stretches where I just lean into something and hold it for 10 or 30 seconds, I do a lot of dynamic movement where I can basically fire or engage the right muscle and kind of get everything calibrated. And then I focus more on building strength rather than mobility. For other people, they might need to focus more on building mobility rather than strength. Everyone's body is different. So I do what works for me. These are the warm-ups that I've kind of locked in over time. Oh, they suck. Very bad. But I do the same stuff all the time. You'll find that if you make certain aspects of your life repetitive and boring, it'll actually improve the quality of your life. You just learn how to lock things in that you don't want to do, but at least then you don't have to think about it. Makes it much easier. I'm excited to work out with you, get fit, healthy and well. Booty. And then this one's new. I added this one recently, so I just put a foam roller from foot to knee, and then I basically squeeze and try to fire at my inner thighs and butt at the same time. I'll hold it for like 5 seconds. I actually picked this one up from skiing. I hadn't skied in, I don't know, 10 years, and we had like a coach teach us in Japan. It was awesome. Got all our kids skiing. And I realized like with form, I'll show it when I get up in a second. Actually, I'll just show it right now. When you ski, it's really cool. Like, you normally like have little poles, right? And you sit down on your skis, keep your toes straight. But then a lot of the form, you're like bringing the knees, you're caving the knees in, and then depending on if you want to turn left, no, if you want to turn right, you kind of cave to one side and it'll drag you this way, or you cave to the other side. And I found like I had no strength to squeeze in a thigh, in a squat. So I did a lot growing, growing the outer butt. I don't know if that's true. A lot of my like conditioning for running long distance was focused on running in a straight line and being good at that. And I had nothing for the squeeze muscle. So I started to add this into my routine just so that I can kind of round everything out. It's been great. It's like a new achievement. Let's do the other side. I'm getting too old for this. Alright, hands up. So decent. You want your knees at 90, hips at 90, arm at 45 relative to 90, which is 135. We're gonna clam. Now I definitely have the strength to clam with a band because I focus a lot on this area. But in the morning I'm just trying to find range of motion that is comfortable but not too exaggerated, and just find a squeeze at the top right there, and just kind of like train those muscles how to fire correctly. I have some back and spine, hip injuries, so this kind of, ooh, that's my pop. So this kind of gets everything where it's supposed to be. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know sleeping affected that. It's good morning, 31-year-old Joe, for a couple more days. Then I hit the big 3-2. Is just about a third of the way dead, depending on what you think your life expectancy is. This is great. Digging into some gristle. Alright, kick that back. Nice. Up. 2. This was awful. 3. And at the bottom, I actually squeeze this region like up and in, so that I can kind of work it up and in, and then extend the leg out and up, pull the leg down and in, up and out. So it's like I'm pulling my leg into the socket and then rolling it out and up. And I get, for me, I have to work to kind of get everything to fire correctly. So I need, a large focus of my training is actually body awareness, because I have so many muscle signaling issues through my back to my legs. This one, the range of motion is really tight today. Right, with a squeeze. That's always fun. Yeah, don't get a hip hop on that. That's great. 2, 3, 4. I'll stop. 5. Anyone else excited for legs day? 6. I'm not. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do a couple rolls on my back. Ugh. Whoop, whoop. Let me check one thing on this room. More curiosity than anything. What am I doing next? I came here for some reason. Gotta write on my tablet, otherwise it'll die. Don't die. So the demotivation of the day again, for you new folks on TikTok, this is how I keep my notes. I don't want to do this, and even if I do it, it's likely I won't enjoy it. I've always been a fan of honest fitness, so I start each of my strength days with whatever's least motivating about doing it, and I just write it down. Grit my teeth through the rest. I've never really enjoyed fitness creators that are upbeat and, oh, it's so fun. No, it sucks. It all sucks. Alright, so we're gonna do our spider walks. My right shoulder blade's a little sore too. So we do a hinge, like a deadlift. You push the butt back. Kind of increasing distance on each one. That's 3. And we're gonna go all the way down to the floor. Walk it out. Hold plank. Do slow push up. Curl your feet. Press it up. Do slow push up. Press it up. Work it back. Pedal your feet. 3, 4, 5, 6. Lean it forward. Bring one leg up. Dip into it. Twist. Come down. Bring a leg up. Dip in. Twist. Just feel your hips dislocate for a minute. It's great. It's healthy, I guess. I like to come up with a folded back, or like a rolled back, and then roll it. Throw your shoulders back. Do one more of those. So deadlifts, increasing depth each time. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. All the way down. Walk it. Nice and slow. Super slow if we want. Make it suck. Push it up. Hold it. Curl your feet. Push up. Downward dog. Pedal. Oh man. Yesterday we had a lovely recovery run. Pretty much turned into a recovery walk. Chatting with folks in our community. It was great. Went to our favorite river in Japan, Tama River. Saw some folks building a new bridge. That's always cool. Oh, I got lunches next, but I think somebody actually chatted. How much have you lost so far, Girth? Girth, have you been around? Your name looks familiar. How much have I lost? So much. Nothing. I think I've gained 4 pounds. So today's day, what is it? Day 276 of my fitness journey. So I've built the DadBod half marathon training program. It's like 112 days. I ran that program twice. So I've put on a lot of strength. Like overall quality of life's way higher, but my goal hasn't been to lose weight. So I started at 306 pounds. Started at 302 pounds, 306. So I've gained 4 pounds, but overall, like depth of squat and lunges, form, strength, all of those are up. So I've been tracking reps every single time, which is great. But I feel like a linebacker again. Yeah, Skirth! You're down 60? That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, for me, what I care about is like functional strength. So the ability to run long distances. So like Monday I ran 8 miles, so that's what I gained. is like I ran 8 miles, smooth, good form, you know, put a couple walks in it, but overall, like, to be able to go that distance without any injury or issue, that's kind of like the holy grail for me. So this year my goal is 3 or 4 half marathons, but baby number 4 just arrived 2 days ago. So main focus is baby number 4, and then we'll go from there. 1, 2, 3. Other goals, I'd like to be able to do a pull-up this year. 4, I'm working towards that. Maybe a pistol squat. 5, 6, 7, 8, I hate this. 9, I hate squats every time and lunges every time. 2. But hello friends, thanks for hanging out. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to aFamilyFrenzy. Welcome to the frenzy of my world as I learn how to raise now 4 kids in Japan as of Tuesday. So far I think I'm pretty good at it. Got 2 days of experience. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, actually over the course of training, my clothes fit worse. My shirts are tighter. I grew a chest, I guess, from all the push-ups and crap. 2, 3. Pants don't fit either because my butt got bigger. 5. I didn't know I'd gain a larger butt when I work out. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like that guy that used to do like Zoom videos or green screen videos where he'd be like driving a jet ski, but he's on a Zoom call. And he's got videos where he's got a Secret Service protecting his cake while he's running because he like pads his butt. I grew like a real butt. But it means my shorts are tight. So I haven't lost any weight. Did you see the lady who's a software engineer building tunnels under her house? I think I did see like one TikTok on that. I didn't know she was a software engineer. Do you have questions or thoughts about it for a pretentious engineer? My grandma dug out her own basement. She's old school. She died. She was great. She was from Germany. What do we have next? Crap. I got 2 lost in the lakes. Oh, we got the OG song. We got the old man stretch. Okay, so lay down. I have to drop my tablet or it'll die. There we go. Alright. So, a lot of folks will do this stretch this way. 90, 90, 90. Put your arms out. And they'll open up. That'll just hold forever and sink into. For me, I'm hypermobile, so that's actually kind of not safe. So I make it dynamic. So I'll open up, tap and go, and I'll do 10 of them. But what I've started to add, this is just normal motion, is when I return, I'll actually roll my shoulders over center. It kind of opens up my upper shoulders or upper back. Then open up. And for me, I'm trying to engage all the muscles in my shoulder and back and keep everything taut. So kind of stretching a rubber band and pulling me back to center, as opposed to loosening the band and seeing how far my body can go. If I do that because I'm hypermobile, I can twist myself out of alignment before starting to lift, which isn't good. For other people, they need more mobility before I lift, so it's just different from person to person.
bottom hand, put it on our knee, windmill. And similar with windmills, if I let this thing fly free, I could try to stretch my arm farther from my shoulder. I can actually like dislocate my shoulder and relocate it with each swing. So rather than trying to reach my arm or my hand farther from my shoulder, like trying to stretch it way out, I'm actually retracting or kind of squeezing my shoulder blades to kind of pull the shoulder around the motion and keep pulling it towards the center of my back. And that way it's firing or activating the muscle while still mobilizing it. I'm going to go the other way. So everything I do is dynamic stretching, so that's kind of warming up the region and making sure I'm able to fire each muscle group in an expected manner before I try to use it to lift a heavier weight. Because I have back issues, I have some challenges sensing or firing certain muscles in my lower chain. But I have had some shoulder issues as well, and neck issues, hip issues. I've had a lot of issues. Yeah, let's roll it over, and then I'll check the shaft. Alright, so stretch it past the hand, open it up. Stretch it past the hand. So this is just stuff that works for me and my body. Everyone's body is different. Everyone has different pre-existing health conditions, challenges, aspects of mobility that are locked up. You just gotta do what's best for you. Well, I think a lot of times in fitness we're not presented with enough options and flexibility. You're just presented with a program, you know, like P90X or things that exist, insanity. And you think you have to fit into that one size or that one process. Where really there's tons of plans and tons of accommodations for different people of different sizes, backgrounds, challenges. And you just gotta find what works for you. Tap my knee, we're almost done stretching. And then we can do the part I hate the most, which is legs. So again, with this, I'm really retracting the shoulder, trying to pull my arm, keep my arm kind of centered as I move it in a circle, rather than letting it, like this is retracted. If I was doing it out, I could really go too far with it in a circular motion, which is how I used to do it when I didn't have as much body awareness, because it feels good for a minute to overstretch, and then I get injured during a lift and have pain all week. And that's just what years of physical therapy can get you. You figure out that you've been doing a glute raise wrong your whole life, and stuff like that. They had, what's it called, like a dormant or like a sleepy glute. Like I couldn't get my glutes, which is just your butt, to fire appropriately. I had like needles poked into it to try to trigger nerve responses, all kinds of stuff. Spent probably 8 months learning how to squeeze my butt during certain exercises properly. Oh. All right. I'm coming, Chad. Don't worry. I'm excited to talk to you. It just takes me a minute. I'll scroll back. Anything fun that I missed? Software engineer. Owen, one of my girls, learned the fun new word that Dad said when he was angry at a truck. Fruck. Is that what she learned? Oh, fruck. It's like, what's that movie that is funny and shown every year but has a couple moments that are like, haven't aged well from a racism perspective. Shoot, what is it? The Christmas Story? Just shoot your eye out, kid. When they like bleep in other words. It's like, who taught you that word? And he blames his friend. So then the mom goes off on his friend. It's awesome.
Another word for a mule. A guy cut me off in traffic. That's a bummer, Owen. Man, you got all the words today. Well, remember, it's a half wholesome stream, so you're allowed to use fake swears. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but eventually, like, there are children present. All right, so we have shoulder openers next. So first we have our wall tickles. Arms by sides. Like you're doing a curl, keep your elbows tight. And then keep going, tap above your shoulders and tickle up the wall. So you try to pretend that your arms are like trapped in a very small box, the width of your shoulders. And you should feel it the most at the top, but you can feel it across the range of motion as well in different ways, depending on what's sore. And sometimes you'll feel it more on one side than the other. I've been trying to rehab my right shoulder, catch it up. It tends to dip. My rotator cuff isn't as stable on that side. So I feel this way more on the right side than the left right now. It's still good. We'll flip over. Elbows at 90, shoulders at 90. Then you're just gonna lift your hands off the wall, pivoting with your elbows. And you should feel it in your upper back and shoulders. I hate this. Over. Not fun. Not fun at all. And great. Then we have wrist breakers. We could exercise, or I could just kill the live and go to bed. All good options. Hey, it's George and Rat Poison. I haven't seen Rat Poison in a while. How's it going, bud? Now, when the kiddos wake up, I'll probably kill the live. Just because I've been going to and from the hospital every day, so I want to make sure when I'm home, I'm fully present for them. I don't mind exercising while they're around. But as much as I like talking with all of you, and thanks for the like, friend, I saw that on TikTok. As much as I like hanging out with all of you, you know, especially my oldest is perceptive of when there's other people digitally in the room. And I want him to feel like he's the first one I can engage and focus on when he comes out, and he can get almost my full attention because I still am, you know, grunting and lifting heavy things I don't want to lift. But it's good because I'm modeling, you know, rhythm and routine of health, fitness, and showing up and doing crap you don't enjoy because it's good for you. That's why I ate carrots for part of my breakfast yesterday, but I was out of salad. I hate carrots. Eat them all the time. Disgusting. Oh. Slowly dying. Okay. Should we like lift heavy crap and put it back on the ground? Is that what awaits in our future? I'll also probably grab another tripod and bring the party with Twitch. I guess it's 5:30. It's not 6 yet. There's always time for friends. Tripod, and I'm going to check. I've been neglecting one of our live streams because taxes for LLC. Apparently I made no money. We only lost money this year, but I thought I'd get to write it off. Apparently I don't. That's the end of the story. Basically, I spent money on making content and didn't make any. But my taxable income is still the same because of reasons. I don't know, maybe I needed to lose like Trump level money to get to write it off. I don't know how these things work. Cancel. Stream IRL. And then we got have a new baby. Alright. Take your DadBod. Wow, I haven't been on Twitch in quite a few workouts. 50 workouts I've done without it. Which is fine. You come and go, things happen in life. Alright, and I have to turn this thing sideways. See how high I can boom it in the air behind all these things. Yeah, that'll be fine. It really is obnoxious how I have to go live in all these places. Because we started on Twitch, right? Twitch is great. We love people on Twitch. Twitch doesn't pay me. Every live I do on YouTube, I make about 6 cents. But it's breadcrumbs towards a greater purpose and goal, right? It's good for us. So we love our Twitch fam. We always will. But we want to make sure that the live's great for everybody in our life. Let's see. I don't know why that looks so dinky donkey. The camera on the iPhone is very narrow. So I gotta like push it back and stuff. Weird. It's okay. I guess I'm not doing Lucius. Cancel all plans. It's happening. Have you missed me, Lucius? It took you all of 4 seconds to get over here. How's it going, bud? Yes, it's happening. We had a baby. We're working out. We're hanging out on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all the cool places. Lucius, you should follow us on YouTube because I'm streaming way more consistently there because I can put a GoPro on my head and run. But I'm going to try to bring Twitch back little by little. I saw the Discord ping. How could I miss this? Fantastic, Lucius. Yes, it's Lakes Day. We're in the lift. We have a new baby. That's pretty cool. Split squat. That's too much weight. Gross. All right, let's go get weights. But it's nice to see you, Lucius. Hope college is going well. How's the new one? New one's doing good. Healthy baby. It took 10 days in the hospital. 15 days of labor. Yeah, mom's doing well, baby's doing well. Everyone's healthy. That's not too bad, right? No, it's pretty terrible. I have no idea about this stuff. No, 10 days in the hospital is really bad. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about it. Normally, your body will naturally go into labor, which means you'll start having contractions to progress the baby down into the pelvis and out. And Felicia didn't get any of those. So they do what's called an induction, where they start through an IV, they provide a hormone that makes the body start having contractions. You also, women, not you, because you're a man, women also have something called a cervix, which is at like the base of the uterus, and it basically is like the gate that the baby has to go through. So it's something they measure during labor. A baby can be delivered when the cervix is what we call ripened, or it's like soft and stretchy, and it gets up to like 10 centimeters, right around there-ish, but it starts closed. So she wasn't dilated in the beginning. So they also provide different drugs to try to dilate the cervix and soften it. She had 5 inductions total. She also had elevated blood pressure, gestational diabetes, which means like diabetes you get when you're pregnant. It's rare. She had like elevated protein levels, which are like an indicator in her urine, which was an indication of potential kidney failure. So like we were in and out of the hospital. There was tons of interventions, but we had a baby without a C-section, which is great. So they didn't have to cut out the baby. It just took a lot of time and work. Good questions, Lucius. All right. How is she? It sounds extremely stressful. It is, and like the language barrier was really tough too. What should we do for split squats? Last time we did 44. Nice. That's a lot of weight. All right. Because my kids are still sleeping and I'm about to lift heavy things I don't want to lift, now is a good time for me to sneak a very quick bio break, respectfully, so that nobody runs out here in their underwear and I can't stop them, and then I lose all of my Twitch and TikTok live streaming access. So I will be back in approximately 25 seconds or longer. Stay here. If you see anything, just holler and I'll come right up. All right. Don't lift. Should we lift? I don't know. How much should we lift? Oh, so you decided to have the baby in Japan? Yes. Yes, that was a decision that was made. I had talked to like my company about what it would look like for a U.S. birth. It was very expensive, and then all would have fallen on us. Like we would have had to get to the U.S., get housing, and you can't fly to the U.S. when you're like super pregnant. Like you have to put some buffer on it, timing wise. It was a whole mess if we came back. My wife, when she gets emotional or stressed, she kind of forgot English. That's awesome. Oh, and I forgot, is your wife Japanese? She's not Japanese. We talked about this though, but you have like an international couple, right? You're a Texas guy. The poor nurse we had for our first daughter getting yelled at in German. That's why she's German. What should we split squat with? Let's try 22. It's at least 50 pounds per hand. I hate lunges so much. My least favorite parts of life. They're good for me. Today, so nothing I haven't had before. I have to make sure that like for a lot of these movements I keep my core contracted, my tailbone top, kind of the posture upright. So we'll see how it works. Let me check chat. So 4 to manage now. Well, we're only 2 days into having 4 kids, so pretty easy. I feed my 3 children here, get them off to school. I get in the car, go take care of my wife and baby number 4, change diapers, walk around with Akio, love him and talk to him and stuff. It's great. It also bugs my wife when I speak German with a Texas accent. Oh my God, I love it. That's so cool. And hey, Owen, thank you for the likes, friend. You got us up to 200, so that's crazy. Appreciate it. Good engagement. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, it's not too heavy. The reality is I just don't want to do them. That's all it is. I just don't like this exercise. So split squat. It's just a lunge. Get out. Tuck your core. Tailbone. Slow. Up. The secret to success is to hold your breath the whole time. If you forget to breathe, then you may get lucky and pass out, hit your head on something, and wake up tomorrow and get to skip legs day. It's great. It's exactly what it should be. Let me get the other side, and I'll take notes and check chat and all the fun stuff. Ew, gross. Already want a nap. But it's nice to see y'all. Hang out and connect. Okay. Step back the other way. This is my bad knee, bad hip. It's all bad.
That's dreadful. That's just so much not fun. Why is that so bad? 50 pounds. Well, I guess I am lunging with 400 pounds if you count my own body weight. That's indirect. What is that? 22.5, still winded. And 8 reps, slow, 1 set. 2 more sets left. Let's procrastinate with chat, because chat's good people. Yes, it's only been 2 days. I can't believe you're already back at it. It's only been 2 days since all that stress happened. Well, it's cathartic to talk about it. Let's see if I missed anything. Silence in the moonlight joined. The Texas alphabet emphasizes a sound that's supposed to be quiet in German. That's fantastic. I'd love to know what that is. Due to university picking up, but I'll try to get back at it soon. That'd be fun. For the unit conversion or currency conversion. I forgot which conversion we're trying to do. Fine, we'll do another set. Y'all convinced me to do another set I would do. So grumpy. This is such a grumpy workout. Yes, currency. That would be so fun. Yeah, Lucius, I got all kinds of fun ideas. Kind of want to get the Trello board working too, so I might have to include you on that. So that we can actually like build stuff together. Stretchy. Take a couple breaths and accept the suffering that's coming. This is my weakest point. Lungy things. But they get better every single week, every single day. 276 days and better, so better keep bettering and bettering. Get strong grip. Turn on my shoulders and back. Take a breath. Squat. Lift. Just giving you cues. Step back. Step back. Gauge core, tuck tailbone. Dip slow up, that's 1. Slow up, that's 2. Slow up, that's 3. Up, that's 4. 5. 6. 8. Squat. Also, the father-in-law's in town, so got a whole party here today. See your comment, Lucius. Let me get this other side. I might not do the whole workout, but I'm gonna at least try to get something today. Just keep showing up a little bit for myself. I hate it. Pretentious. Already got about half it written. I just need to find and set up currency API for live conversions. Busy house, always a busy house. Now it's clutch. The father-in-law George flew out right as Felicia's like induction started. So he's been here for almost 2 weeks. He'll be here another 2 weeks or so. He's working remote, which is awesome. So he's got more time. Problem is, once you learn how effective you can be working remote, how much more you can get done. Learning that you can work a little less. It's hard to go back. Everything I do is remote. Oh, I also got the job for next year. And it's 100% remote. Dude, that's awesome. What are you doing? That's so cool, man. It was just, we talked about this. Like, I'm not in a position to pay you for anything, software-wise. But anything cool you do end up dinking around with for the stream, whether we use it or not, like throw it in a portfolio, share it with people. It'd be cool if you could look at the runs I do, because I do on YouTube I do IRL runs where I put a GoPro on my head and go running. It's part of the DadBod thing. But for those lives, it would be interesting to take the video signal, and rather than going straight to YouTube with it from the GoPro, if I could run it back to a server running on my PC here and process it and do like object recognition, you know, so like birds, people, and have like a little Iron Man overlays and crap like that. Aesthetically, that would be really fun. I know that's a lot to do that in real time though. That's possible. Just depends on the computing power and stuff, which I don't know if my system's there, because then it would also have to encode it and send it out on Twitch or whatever. But whatever cool stuff you make, please use it to help get a cool job. Looking forward to it. I'm working for a company that helps law firms on board for class action lawsuits. That's quite a task. Seems like fun though. Yeah! Well, and there's a lot of like incremental things you could do to develop it, right? So the first thing is if you just took a whole bunch of my YouTube runs, because they're all, after I do a live, they persist. If you just go to aFamilyFrenzy, go to live and take all the runs, you can start training neural networks to detect certain objects from it. Stairs is a big one, because I hate stairs. So there's a lot of opportunities to make that a meme. Love to see it. What's up, Simon? Hey, how's it going, bud? What are you working on today? I'm talking and distracting myself is the main muscle I'm working right now, is demotivation. Now today we got Legs Day. We're celebrating having a new baby 2 days ago, so gotta start doing my lunges and my split squats so that I can continue to carry the burden of 4 children in Japan, so it should be fun. Congrats, thanks dude. Appreciate it. Alright, we're on split squat 7-3. Hate these things. I got a lot of knee and back issues, so there's a lot of form cues that I need to do this without killing myself. That's just a stretch. There we go. Okay. Fitness is fun, it's great. Strong knees. What we're doing, about 50 pounds, 22.5 kg per side. So nothing crazy. Okay, get my grip. Take a deep breath, turn on my back and shoulders. form. Step back, 2 to 3 steps. Turn on my core, top my tailbone. Slow down, up. Slow down, up. Up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, you got good chatter from Simon or Simone. I think it's Simon. And Lucius, but I'm gonna breathe and do the other side, and then I'll check. Yes, this is the, even though I run, probably, I don't know, 8 to 14 miles a week. Knees and hip stability, still a weak link I'm working on. Day 276. Okay, here we go. One more. And accept my fate. Go down, curl my wrists, turn on my back and shoulders. Dip, lift. Here comes the bad leg. It's just an opportunity to get better. Tailbone tucked, slow. Pretty good form. Brace the core. And 8. Nice. Let me take my notes and I'll check chat. Some good activity out there, so appreciate y'all. We got RDLs next, that'll be fun. We'll probably max those. Just getting to the point, friends, where I need more weights. It's a good problem. Okay, I'll do YouTube's dead, which is fine. Thanks for the likes, bud. I'll do Twitch with Lucius, and I'll catch up with you. Simon, I think it's Simon, not Simone. I'm an idiot. Let's read Twitch chat first. It's not a massive company, but they got a lot done as a startup. Nice! All the experience I get from it will allow me to move on to bigger things and push towards my end goal. What's your end goal? When I might stay there. Very unique solution to problems. Okay. This is what happens when you leave for so long. There's too much to catch up on. No, you're fine, Lucius. That's exciting. Congrats on your first kind of big boy job. I mean, I know you're still in college, so I think, is it an internship or are you gonna do it part-time, full-time while doing college? Because you're still sophomore, so good luck on that adventure. But don't lock into it too much. Like, it's good to have incremental plans, whether you stay in the same company or bounce around. Experience it, and then continue to tweak and adjust to what you like, because you're always going to get transferable skills to the next role, whether it's in that same company or something beyond it, or doing your own thing on the side, like I'm doing. Okay, TikTok. With the heels, knee pain. What are you working out today? Okay, I'm caught up, Simon. Knee pain. Left knee. You have a bursa sac in your knee, and there's like fluid in there and stuff. When I was in high school, I slammed on it enough times to rupture it, and then it actually like filled with a whole bunch of clotted blood. We had to suck it all out. I had to do a lot of rehab. Didn't fully rehab it correctly, so it's something that later in life has caught up with me. Then I have compressed discs on my L4, L5 that are pushing into my spine. So there was a season before the DadBod journey that I put together where I was doing like an epidural, like a shot in the back every other month for pain. Did about 4 years of physical therapy across multiple clinicians until I started to find a lot of core and back strength to kind of strengthen the areas around it. So because of that, like I have
like a sleepy glute, it's difficult for me to fire certain muscle groups correctly from my lower chain. So there's a lot of instability in hip compounded with a lack of mobility in this knee versus the other one that make lunges something I dread and continue to do. So like if you look at my lunges on the first DadBod workout, which would be day like 1, like my mobility's probably for the first day with this knee, my mobility was like here. like that was my lunge. Not that great. And now like I can get, if I wanted to, I could get all the way down and up. So there's a lot more stability, but this knee tends to cave in. So there's a lot I have to do to lock core and tuck tailbone and then sink into it. So it's just cues, it comes with time. What really bulletproofed my knees was walking backwards on a treadmill. That's push. Hey, are you following the knees over toes guy? For ATG or athletic? I'm probably going to become an ATG coach, so I'm looking at getting certified in that methodology and bringing that into DadBod. Is a sled. Slide a sled with forward walking movement, and then backwards progressively makes the sled heavier. I had good slatters as a kid, and now it's all gone. Good form, thanks, bud. You know some music streaming apps. Mix music to create a playlist just for you. Oh, that'd be interesting, Owen. My startup is actually doing terrible right now. Oh no, we lost our investors and are scrambling. What's your startup? Trying to have an event Friday, but it's getting pushed back. That sounds so terrible. I have one playlist for 80s music, one for country music. Nice, like cash. Knees over toes guy. Yeah, the flexi guy. Yeah, he's got a whole program that you could pay for to do yourself, or you can get certified in it, which is a little bit more expensive. But you get discounted gear, like the sled and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about, like for YouTube, the DadBod half marathon journey, it's 16 weeks, 112 days. That's all free and out there. People could join it. It's organized in a Google class. And then kind of my personal next is figuring out how do I get those bulletproof knees like you're talking about, really building out core and strength. So what I plan on doing is actually recording myself going through the knees and toes coaching journey. And that would probably be at like a YouTube member level. So if you join the channel, then you can see how I rehab that and what impact that has on like long distance running and stuff. Hey, Minami, ohayou gozaimasu. Nice to see you. Genki desu ka? The military took my knees, so I slightly understand. Oh yeah, the military just wrecks people's bodies. It's an event promotion company. Our city is boring, so we have some parties. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool, Simon. All right, let's see if I can catch up. I love cars, love low-end software. Why not combine it? That would be fun. My end goal is to be an embedded systems engineer for a car company. Oh, dude, you could totally get there. Lucius, where do you want to live, though? You want to work in the UK, Europe, Detroit? You want to do it remote? Call me Uncle Sam's. Man's broken toys. Oh, my God. Yeah, we had a friend, Miker. He had gone through so many surgeries after 16 plus years in the military, so I just have a ton of compassion on those spaces. Oh crap. Oh shoot, sorry, Twitch. I'm back, Twitch. Thanks, man, have a good one. Yeah, no worries, Simon, thanks for all the tips. Nice to see you follow the knees over toe guy too. All right, we got RDLs. Last time we did 27.5 kg, which is 60 pounds. I think that's the max I can do, so let me check. Here we go. What am I looking for? Build our weights again. Getting too old for this crap. Just kidding. You're never too old to take care of yourself. Whoops. I think I broke something. Is it back? Sorry, Lucius. I think I hung up on him. Alright. He'll be back. So we're going for max weight on the RDL. Hey Lucius, sorry for dropping you. Welcome back. There are some awesome car companies based in the UK. McLaren. Oh, I didn't know McLaren's out there. It's hilarious. I didn't know UK did cars. So that's definitely a brand I wasn't familiar with. I don't know, I always assume it's Germany or Italy when it comes to automotive in Europe, but I know there's other players as well. You know, every country needs vehicles, so makes sense. I wonder if I can get heavier weights for this, because my RDLs are maxing out what I can do. I wonder if I could get more 5 kgs to put on this. But Lucius, thanks for hanging out, bud. I forgot how busy it is to lift when people are talking to me. I'm much faster on my own when I'm in monologue mode. Yeah, Lucius, I will say, Twitch, I'm going to try to keep Twitch, going. But I am way more consistent on YouTube now, especially if you want to hang out with me when I run, because that's something that definitely happens 3 times a week. And the long runs, I'm getting up to 8 miles, which is like a 2-hour live. So I don't know how offended you are by YouTube, but I'm there. Twitch is fun. We're still going to keep Twitch cool, naturally, but do whatever you feel led to do. Yeah, make like 8 cents a live now on YouTube. It's pretty sweet. Quit job money right there. It's a start. I'm just being snarky. It's a privilege, honestly. All right. Mini Land Rovers UK. All right, Royce makes sense. How could I miss the stream after the baby? Sounds exhausting. Shoot, I'm losing context. What sounds exhausting? Running 8 miles? It's fun. Alright, so with an RDL, Lucius, are you going to do the DadBod thing? Are you going to run a half marathon with your friends? Because we got to get you going. It's already February. All the workouts are up there. I just got to add you. I got busy, having a child, whatever. So with an RDL, the first thing you want to do is tuck your tailbone, embrace your core, keep your shoulders rolled back, so you want your back to be kind of straight and braced from your shoulders down to your core. And then you don't want to bend your knees right away. You do want to keep them a little loose though, and the butt should just go back. So the best example that I learned from TikTok is if you pretend you just want Like, we have real horses. It's a very, very interesting first world problem you have there. We'll get more from your favorite co-waiters. Let's see. Look at my lives. Ooh, 5 people are watching me? What? That's kind of scary. Oh, the vertical one. Tom, what's up? Okay, so apparently, no, that's the horizontal one. Vertical YouTube, I get way more views. Hello, Tom. Hello, Miss V. What's up? Check Natural High Truffle Food. He has really good programs. Okay, I can look into that, Tom. Thanks for letting me know, bud. Good to know. Add that to the good to know list. That should work pretty well. Check the tablet. You know how much we can do to procrastinate from actually lifting? It's incredible. Like right now, I'm like, maybe I should go do something different. Maybe I should go to the bathroom. Bathroom sounds good. Okay, I'll be right back. See if I can monitor chat across 4 platforms. Wait, what phone are you using for Twitch? You really want to know? You want to know all the shenanigans that I'm navigating right now? It's unreal. On YouTube, I have a GoPro running to an RTMP server being processed by OBS Studio, which is then sending it to both YouTube in a standard wide format and using the ATEM vertical plugin and sending it to a YouTube vertical format, which is actually doing much better. And I wasn't checking that chat, so now I'm monitoring that chat on my Google Pixel 7 Pro. And then Twitch is on a Samsung Galaxy 10 from when I was in college, running to a travel Wi-Fi router that's running a VPN from Chicago to keep my account in Chicago, in the US. It is old and the camera's dying, which is why it makes it look like an old, like one of those old 90s tube TVs that used to play video games on. Like the effect is trash. It actually has kind of a charm to it. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's a crappy phone. And then I'm using a Rode wireless mic set for the Twitch or TikTok stream because it has better the audio is dead on that phone, but it works through the mic. Twitch is running off of my work's iPhone, which is connected not onto my router, but off to a Japanese satellite or Japanese line. And now I'm trying to hook up an iPad to monitor the horizontal chat from YouTube. So I have 4 different chats, 3 different inputs, 4 streams. It doesn't make any sense. And it's just because all of these platforms have people sprinkled in different spaces that all apparently want to watch me sweat and procrastinate from RDLs because we've burned about 20 minutes. Originally I was like, I'm not going to do anything fancy. Maybe I'll just go live on YouTube, just do one thing, make it easy. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll go live on Twitch. Oh, well, now I guess I'll go live on TikTok. It just like kept stacking on me. It's like, I guess I'll just do all the things, never mind. Where the heck is Twitch on this? Did I get rid of Twitch? Oh my god. No, it's right here. No, I don't need Twitch on here. Shoot. Where's YouTube? Did I get rid of YouTube on here again? I hate Apple so much. Where the heck is it? And now you're all watching me try to figure out how to talk to people. Even though you're right here. When the girls get older, they take a bit more responsibility with the horses. That's fun. I love that. Wish my kids would take responsibility. I'm just kidding. They do a good job. Within their ability. YouTube. I'm gonna have to go and find myself. This will be the 5th screen and camera. My father-in-law's sleeping. I hope he keeps sleeping, because if he comes up, he's gonna think that I'm crazy. It's like, why do you have to do all this? Why can't you just be normal? That's really what it is. Why can't you just be a normal person? But isn't that another phone? That's all the phones, Lucius. We have 3 phones, 1 iPad, 1 GoPro, 1 computer. And now we're downloading YouTube so that we might be able to talk to someone who might be watching on my 2nd YouTube stream. Now I could do YouTube and Twitch on OBS together, and it'd be the same, but I don't get paid for Twitch, and I get paid for YouTube, even if it's only a couple cents right now. But I want to continue to like show the algorithm that I generate content consistently, so it's more bang for the buck, you know? Yeah, let's see if I can find this live now. So I want to go to aFamilyFrenzy. We want the one that's yay. Oh, jeez. My goodness. I got excited fast. Oh, look, there's me again. See? Now I can see myself again, in case I need more ways to look at myself while I talk to you and don't exercise. I have all the options. I want to allow all messages. All right. Let's see if I can get this charger doing something fun. Need a little bit more reach out of it. All right, RDOs, 3 cents. Lock it in. You have 1,000 likes? Dude, thanks, Owen. That's amazing. Appreciate it. I know it's a lot of effort. Make sure you ice those fingers. I don't have my mic on, so Owen can't hear me. Hey, thank you, Owen. Make sure you ice those fingers. Take care of yourself. All right. I wish I had another camera to take a picture of how obnoxious this is. Just trying to connect with my community. Okay, that's all it is. It's for you. Find my hips. Ooh, nice pops. Tuck the tailbone. Roll the shoulders back. Now, with deadlifts, you need to be smart so you don't die. So, this is an exercise and don't die. What do you mean I hit a YouTube time limit already? Oh my god. Ignore the limit for today. Clearly, I'm trying to live stream. That's the most you'll ever hear me swear. Oh, you dingus. I don't even know what that word means. Okay. Take a deep breath. I'll try to go for 10. We'll see. I'll see how the weight feels on my back. Alright, so I'm going to lean forward. This is bad form right now. But just so I can stay relaxed, get my grip really strong, wrapped and locked, shoulders turned on, upper back, squat into it, lift it up, nice, little knees. That's good. There's a couple crunchy parts. I was working through, it was pretty good. Although my distaste for Apple still resides within me, Vision Pro would be helpful here, I think. For me? You want me to try to exercise inside that thing? As they said, the army dying is discouraged, but acceptable. Oh my God. Very true and sad. I've been following Jocko Willink. Listened to a couple of his podcasts about he read a book from a soldier who fought in the Korean War, which I knew nothing about the Korean War. That was a ride. Just like, it's awful, man. War is awful. Pick 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 kg. Hey, we upped our weight. 30 kg, 66 pounds each arm, 120 pounds. You know, by some standards, that's not an impressive deadlift, but for someone with a lot of spinal injuries, I'm impressed with myself. You know, I'm out here doing the best I can. You know, and that's all we can do sometimes, is the best we can. Now, the Vision Pro has some interesting perks. Does not sound... I mean, I could probably figure it out. I get really sweaty and nasty. But it's all doable. Shoot, that's the wrong live. How do I go back? The GUI on Apple is so bad. Like, why is the GUI so bad? Like, I can't go back in certain apps. It's bizarre. All messages. I want to see all the messages. All right, there we go. Everything's live. Why is there not a global back button? I don't know. Like, now I'm used to Pixel, where if you want to go back, you just swipe back. Like, it's so easy. And now in any app, when I'm on an iPhone or YouTube, I'm like trying to find an arrow in different spots, and it's like, just let me let me go back. It's like as soon as you end up on like a Mac for some reason at a library or whatever in college, and you're like, what? Why are there red, yellow, and green dots? Where's my X? It's like, Apple, stop trying to be special. Just kidding. All right. Two more rounds. We can do it. We can do it. We hate legs day. It's not fun. But we get strong back, good strength, all good things. Stand up taller, stand up stronger. Going through the 9 stages of grief right now. Somewhere between denial and acceptance is where I'm at. Okay. I'm gonna turn sideways so I can check my butt. Shit's going back. That's really good fun. Never perfect, but you want your back to be like a board. So I can actually watch the delayed replay. You too. My shoulders are drooping down a little bit, so I gotta work on keeping that taut, but especially like the hip movement was pretty good. You must maintain your sleep, come on. So I'll be heading out. No, you're not. Gluten knock. You're not allowed to leave, Lucius. We've come all this way. We're not done. I have one more set of Romanian deadlifts. So you can't leave until you say goodnight in Romanian. I actually don't know what language they speak in Romania. I would assume it's Romanian, but I actually don't know if that's a language. Alexa, what language do they speak in Romania?
The official language of Romania is Romanian.
Yeah.
Hungarian and Romanian are also
I figured Hungarian or something like that. So hands, I mean, there's a lot of challenges, but right now left hand is becoming a limiting factor. One of the things is the callus I have from my ring, because I can't take my ring off because it grew into my hand. Which I love, but ouch. There. Gotta keep my backpack on. It's another cue I use. I'm trying to position my shoulders, I pretend like I'm putting a backpack on to keep it on. Because it tends to dip and fold and all kinds of weird crap. We can do it. It's only one more set. It's only one more. It'll be worth it. Even if we spent forever this morning exercising and hanging out with folks, it's worth it. What's that? Goblets, split squats. Oh, glute bridges, lateral step downs. None of that sounds fun today. I don't think I want to do any of that. But I can at least get one more RDO. Breathe. Core, back, taunt, shoulders back. Everything tight. Stand erect. Homo erectus. I'm not a Neanderthal. I'm gonna lift like a monster. Alright, here we go. Really not that strong. But this is strong for me. Okay, here we go. Procrastinating. Keep your back. Oh. Keep your back. Squat a little bit. Find the weight. Squat. Yeah. Hold on my knees. 4. 1. Come on, left hand. No. It's a hand strength thing. I mean, I guess that's a good wall to hit. It's unexpected, but just couldn't control it with the wrist. Yo, Warmonger, hello, how you doing? Warmonger, immediately when I heard your name, I was like Killmonger from Marvel, Black Panther. I was like, let's go. In my opinion, one of the best Marvel villains, because they tended to so close to humanity. That's what you want out of a good villain, right? It's like there's some depth of character and realness to him. It's actually one of my favorites. Michael B. Jordan, 10 out of 10 on that one. All right, we have goblet split squats. It's just more lunges, but you're holding the weight different. But nice to see you, Warmonger. Thanks for dropping by the live. I'm just working out, trying to make myself better. Had a new baby 2 days ago, so that's fun. Oh, I did this in an asymmetric way. So I had a normal goblet squat. You're normally holding a weight, like a very large goblet. You'll be in your split squat, which to me is just a lunge. Tuck your core and you'll squat. What I was trying to do with it was holding the weight up and out on one side. But I think I was putting it on the outside, so it creates more of a load and you have to correct yourself vertically. So I'm gonna give that a go. Congrats, bro. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, baby number 4 is great. I love him. Baby Akio. He's a charmer. Weight, low press position, aligned with back leg. Yep. That was a 40. Let's go grab a 40. Let me roll these out of the way because I'm too lazy. Now we almost did 3 sets of RDLs, but we ran out of hamstring on the last one. We had it from a lower back perspective. I just couldn't keep the weight controlled the way I wanted. 4 is wild. I'm trying to be like you, homie. Let's go, Chris. You gotta repopulate the earth. I'm just gonna make a note on here. Last rep, lost left hand strength. So today I get to take my 3 kids to the hospital to meet baby Akio, which is super exciting. We've seen him on the phone, not in person. I think the easiest way to do the asymmetric with the weight is if I'm going into a lunge this way. If I hold it here, it's more balanced. If I hold it here, I think it's harder. So I'm gonna try holding it on the other side and just see what happens. It might be too much for me to handle. I don't know about all, I just want a family. That's beautiful, Chris. You got a partner? You know, finding a life partner is kind of a key first step there. Not that you can't, you know, foster and adopt a whole bunch of kids. That's a path too. Just checking. This isn't Chris, our friends from Ohio, is it? No, it's a different Chris. Yeah, bro, that's the difficult part. Yep, I've been with Mom for 11 years. She's great. I love her. I also just went through 10 days in the hospital and 15 days of labor with her. That was wild. It's really hard watching your partner suffer that long to bring a little baby into the world. All right, so curl it up, press it, hold it. Yep, that's rough. We're gonna try to go slow too. 3, 4, so I gotta brace my core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. I was with one for 2 years, but we're no longer starting fresh. 11 years is fire. I'm really trying to get like you. Yeah, Chris, it's possible. There's lots of different paths, lots of different perspectives on relationships. I'm happy to help with any direct questions you may have. But you know, it's one of those things where you won, homie. Yeah, I'm not done. That's the other thing, is like in a relationship, like you're never done. You know, like this was her most challenging pregnancy. We definitely weren't always kind to one another or understanding each other. Communication is always challenging. Like you're always putting work into it. There's never a coasting zone. It's just like fitness. Like your exercise should be challenging every single day, even as you gain strength. That's how you maintain and progress at the same time. You can never find the edge of challenge. You start to atrophy. Relationships are the same. It's like, I don't know if I invented this, probably not. I probably heard it and repartitioned it in my brain, but like, you know, it's a question of like, if the grass is greener on the other side, like all that noise. It's like, the grass is greenest where you water it the most. And with relationships, you always have to be watering. Sure, there's a time of like looking across the fence and figuring out what makes sense. But when you make a commitment towards long-term relationship, engagement, marriage, building a family together, there comes a point where you have to say there's no grass available outside. Like you hit a lock-in point and you have to continue to be committed to showing up and giving without receiving. Yo, thanks for the follow, bud. Where are you from, bro? From Chicago. Lived in Cincinnati for about 6 years, and then our family relocated to Tokyo. So we've been in Japan for the last 2 years. Hopefully we'll be here another 2 to 5, we'll see. Just trying to find my next job, actually. It's a little stressful because we just had a baby. So I'm on parental leave. But job hunting in parallel will be part of the joy. Ah, that's wild. What are you doing in Japan? I work for Johnson & Johnson on surgical robotics. So I'm an engineer. Now I'm moving into global strategic marketing, business development. But basically I moved to Japan to connect with Japanese surgeons, understand their unmet needs, and then I lead a team of engineers to develop new technologies or solutions to take those unmet needs and make something that provides value to them so that clinicians can improve patient outcome. So I travel around Japan, I see a lot of surgeries, interview a lot of clinicians like surgeons, eventually nurses and other staff, and then work and try to translate that across a Japanese context into a Western context, because surgery is different in both spaces. Oh, that's wild. Very cool. Super cool, actually. Yeah, I like it. It's busy, it's hard. All right, let's do our second set. I hate lunges because I'm super injured. I got lifelong injuries I'm rocking, so lifelong recovery. But yeah, Chris, I hope you find the one, you know, or find one and make it the one over time by consistently showing up, working on yourself so you're a better fit for them. Control what you can control. Because you can't change people, but you can change yourself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you see that little hold at the end? That was nice. Nobody wanted to do that. Myself included. That's super cool. You ever get forced to watch a kid's show by your kids and you kind of get into it? Bluey is like a show for adults that children enjoy. It's fantastic. Gabby's Dollhouse, nah. And my girls can watch that thing all day. Yep, the last 8 months have been about self-improvement. That's awesome, Chris. You know, and like part of self-improvement, you gotta find also just a sense of contentment with who you are. Like, you gotta love who you are today, but also strive towards some progress, something incremental. Because we never want to move forward out of self-loathing. Like, that's never good. So even with like fitness and stuff, a lot that I do with like DadBod, I did like a 12-week or 16-week half marathon program for your average Joe. So basically, how do you take someone who's heavier set like me or has pre-existing health conditions or injuries and still enable them to have the same level of achievement of a half marathon that other folks who are perceived as fit or aesthetic can do? And how do you have the right expectations for the journey? So a big part of that is just helping people recognize that they're worth that self-improvement and that progress, but that they can't also condemn themselves where they are today. Like, we all start at whatever zero we're at, You just incrementally progress. It's fun. Jumping rope, nice. Jump rope's legit. All right, so I think I already did half of them. I did this one, so now I have to, this is my bad knee, so mobility is much harder here. Grab the weight. Back into our split. Tuck the core, tuck the tailbone, curl, press, hold, find balance. Very tricky. Hold, up, slow, 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 up, slow, 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 up, slow, 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 up, slow, up, slow, up. Alright, I'm really focusing on this one because I hate it. My hips and my knees always want to collapse on this side. So it's always a conscious choice. Jumping rope sounds fun. Keeping up with the farm animals and 2 girls keeps me in shape. Oh yeah, Owen. You definitely, you probably won't have a sedentary lifestyle. A lot of folks that I work with like DadBod and my live streams, like a lot of people, they're in software or tech or normal desk office job. And we become so sedentary, like just find a way to get out there, be active and mobile. That's like the first incremental step forward, you know? But hey Chris, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna check my battery. Breathing heavy. It's good work. I've already gotten farther than I thought I would, so that's progress. I'll take it. And let's see if we can get one more set. Chris, what are your goals, bud? In your self-improvement journey? Let's see. I really don't want to do this. It's the last one, but everything's sore and tight in a good way. Nothing's injured. Just challenge. Just work. Curl. Press. Walk. Core. Slow. Up. Super slow. Well, friends, I see across YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, we got a decent amount of folks chatting and hanging out. If anybody's new here, welcome to the Frenzy of my world as I learn how to raise 3 kids in Japan. Oh shoot, 4 kids in Japan as of 2 days ago. So I'm a new dad again. So that's the next adjustment. And we make half wholesome, family-friendly content. Have a couple sub-brands. We have the Pretentious Engineer, provides engineering perspective on life's trickiest questions and very snarky, sarcastic responses. And then we have so this is like DadBod, so it's just making fitness accessible to your average Joe. I try to bring people into my journey. I don't like working out. I don't like exercise. I'm demotivated pretty much every time and still find a way to show up for myself and those around me. So I found that going live with that journey can be helpful to others. So that's DadBod. And then we do, like on YouTube, we have some VR videos of different walks or experiences we've had in Japan. So there's also like the Japan life side of stuff. So happy y'all are here. We just hit monetization on YouTube. So I'm putting a lot of emphasis on long form, medium form, and short form content for that platform. So if you also follow us there, it's cool. I'll try to get live still going to Twitch. I'll still try to make content for TikTok as well. Just helping you all know as like a creator and trying to like make it financially viable. That's where I'm putting some focus and emphasis. But it's nice to hang out with you all today. But yeah, Owen, I don't have any farm animals. I don't know that life. I got enough things in my life that poop. 4 children. Don't feel like cleaning any other poop up. No pets. Nope. Core. Super slow this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Again, that's way more than I thought I was going to get today, so 10 out of 10 for me. And the kids stayed up late last night, so they're sleeping in nice. And one of those 2 things will disappear. Either one of the horses or one of the girls. Oh my God. That's terrifying. I hope not. Alright. Single leg leakage. Double glute. So I had some hamstring issues earlier. Oh, what just happened? I got gifted a sub? What is going on? Joshen! Gifted a 1-tier sub to Lucius. Yo, thank you so much, friend. That's amazing. Appreciate it. That's the first sub of the year. And it was a gift. That's so nice. Appreciate you, bud. I'm just out here trying to work out. Happy to connect. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. That's really cool. And people come alongside what you're doing with content, live streams and stuff. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go get 3 resistance bands so I can do glute lifts, which I hate. It's like everything else in this workout besides the community. So, it's supposed to be single leg glute lifts. I'm gonna work into it from double first. This is an area that I had an injury a couple weeks ago on my hamstring, so I'm still kind of rehabbing and stabilizing it, but might do something fun. So I'm up to 2 black bands, 1 red band, which is plenty hard. We'll go sideways with it. Some of our cameras have drifted a little bit, but that's fine. But again, Joshen, thank you so much, bud. That's amazing. Not expecting that today. All right. What do we got next? Part of it, I think I got a little impatient with the results on this one. Oops, stop. And I tried to do a single leg with a weight on my abs with that form. And then I messed something up on my hamstring. So I'm still kind of cautious with it, but we'll see. All right. So if I do single leg, it won't be with a weight or anything. I just want to keep everything good and stable. Oh, my blood. Okay. Also, we'll go through the difference between a glute and a hamstring in case you don't know, because I didn't for many years until I went to physical therapy and realized I was doing a lot of this stuff wrong. So, your glutes are what you commonly sit on. There's like a median glute. There's maximus. There's like inside and outside. You got a lot of booty, right? There's different muscles that make it up. Your hamstrings run under your leg. Now, with what I'm about to do, depending on how you position your legs, you should either be squeezing your glute or your hamstring, or a mix of both. And for some people with back injuries like me, you lose the ability to sense your glute and fire it correctly, or squeeze your butt basically. So I need certain cues to make sure I do that. So let's lay back. Sometimes I get pins and needles here too. So the first one we're going to do is focus on the glute. So you want to bring your heels closer to your butt. And when you lift up,
I used to fire this muscle. I actually try to keep it relaxed, and I'm only squeezing the butt. I'm trying to squeeze the cheeks tight and in like there's a little walnut in my butt crack, and I'm trying to crack the nut. And I'm just gonna hold it there and suffer until I don't feel like doing this anymore. You also want to keep your abs kind of engaged, lower back a little taut, but you should be burning out the booty. Again, there's a little nut. Just trying to break the nut. And depending on your weight, your strength level, you can hold it for a long time, a little time. Some people will do successive raises or raise, hold. But in the beginning, I couldn't fire this muscle at all on either side. Then I started to be able to fire it on one side and then the other. And eventually got a full walnut crack. Right? My PT actually told me that, like they were trying to get me to do it. It wasn't working. They're like, imagine a nut right here. Now break the nut. And that just unlocked it for me. Now the next one I'll do is if you step your feet up about halfway, you're gonna start to use the glute a little less. You should still feel it engage, but you'll use the hamstring more. So it'll be kind of a mix. Terrible experience. So I'll hold it for, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds, then I'll do maybe 3 raises with a squeeze at the top. Now this is great for running. You want to have strong, developed hamstrings. A little dip, hold. A little dip, hold. A little dip, hold. And rest. And on that, like the glutes were trembling, hamstrings were starting to get worked out. Now from here, this is where we were. If you want to isolate the hamstring line, you walk your feet out a little farther. With this one, if you have lower back issues, you have to be careful to keep your core taut and pressing down so your back doesn't overarch when you come up, because then that will put the wrong load. And then you just lift up. And it should get the glute out of it. It should be mainly hamstring the farther your feet are away. It's a small movement, but it kicks butt. Well, it kicks hamstring. See what I did there? Oh, dying. Slowly dying. Hold. This is gonna help me run. A little dip. Up. Little dip. Up. Little dip. Up. Down. And then go check. Hello, what are you doing? Oh, how's it going? Meep the Sheep. That is like one of the best names ever. Meep the Sheep, I'm working out. Welcome to DadBod, making fitness accessible to your average Joe. My name is Joe. I'm heavier set, I'm like 306 pounds, 6'3", big guy. If I still lift, I still run long distance. So happy you're here. Welcome to Tokyo in my kitchen living room. We're live on YouTube, both in vertical and wide, depending on your preference. And then we're live on TikTok and Twitch because we have a community across all of it. And then overall, our brand is aFamilyFrenzy, where we welcome folks into the frenzy of our life as we learn how to raise 3 kids in Japan. But happy you're here, Meep the Sheep. Fantastic name. We just got a gifted sub from Joshen on Twitch, which is the first sub of the year, which is super exciting, super humbling. All right, so we did our glute bridge. We have a quadruped hip extension. So this one's gonna be on all fours, kind of kicking back. There's different ways to do it. I think I could probably get away with one of the legs and roll. Do a squat really quick with a band just to stabilize everything. Yeah, let's hold that because that sucks.
For the next one, we're gonna actually put the band around our feet, and then you kind of kick one foot relative to the other. Although I think all of this might be too much. I think I'll just do 2 blacks. Or we could just kill the live and go to bed. No one would ever know, right? Technical difficulties, just turn it off. No one can hold me accountable if they can't see. Alright. I'll turn sideways this way. And that way I can kind of see my knees. But alright. So with this one, the one thing you want to make sure is your hips aren't kind of like rocking too much. You want to be able to balance a tennis ball on your mid back. Also, this is too arched. Or this is too arched. This is too collapsed. You want to be taut, like your tailbone tucked in. This is all stuff I learned in PT. Now we're just going to go slow, try to hold everything taut, tight, and a slow press. 1, 2, 3. You don't want to be moving fast and whipping everything around. 4. Nice and easy. 5. 6. 7. What is it? We got the whole bakery in the back. 8. You gotta build the butt. The butt supports us and keeps us strong. This is really good for you. Even if some guys aren't used to doing stuff like this. It's amazing. Very healthy, but your pants won't fit right if you keep developing. That's the problem, because I can't buy clothes in Japan that fit me anyway. Well, and then I started doing fitness. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm screwed. 2. 3. See how I'm holding it? You gotta get the most out of it. 4. It's not about the number of reps. It's about engagement. 5. 6. 7. 8. Let's try again. So again, this is too arched. This is too relaxed, taut, level. Hold it the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very hard. 6. 7. 8. Bring it back. Tuck it. Slow. 2. The hips collapse a little bit. 4. 7. One more set. Burn it out. It's good. Good for us. Again, too arched, too relaxed, neutral, taut abs. Probably gonna kitchen up too. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh my god. 6. 8. Put it back. To the arch. You know, starting your first bakery is not an easy enterprise, right? It takes a lot of time and effort. 3. recently followed this guy that does like YouTube videos where he pretends to be on a Zoom call. He's got a green screen behind him, like he's running out onto like an NFL game or riding a jet ski. But he's also got content where like he puts a whole bunch of padding on his butt, and he has like Secret Service that protect him in the bakery as he runs around like a crazy person. I just saw that this morning. I was like, my butt's like comparable to whatever padding he's using. It's just because I have to do it for physical therapy and to get well, but it's been a neat learning for me. Yeet, man. Hey, no, you can't see any of those. Come on, bud. But nice to see you, friend. Welcome. All right, don't make me break out the drill sergeant voice. You're welcome to, Owen. No problem. We would know. You would definitely know if I left, right? Sorry, Owen, I missed a couple things. I got focused. Let me catch up on you. So this is TikTok. When we know, you would know. Don't make me break out the drill sergeant voice. You can't. Sorry about that last one using dictate. One of my girls is doing something bad. Hey, no worries, Owen. Happy to see you, friend. And then YouTube, we got What Are You Doing? And Angry Peanut Head. What is your TikTok? It's the same Angry Peanut Head. It's aFamilyFrenzy. That mustache. I don't have a mustache, bud. Oh yeah, the mustache man. Yeah. Where he like shaved his mustache and sold it for money. He's got like the white pant, tight shorts on. Like for me, is that because I'm on day 276 of my own fitness journey. So I put together a DadBod half marathon training program. It's free. It's hosted in the Google Classroom. I recorded 112 workouts, and then I repeated that. And now I'm doing some modifications to continue training. But like during that time, like my butt got bigger because I run and I lift well. And I was like, shoot, my pants are snug. So whenever I watch the mustache cake guy, it's hilarious. You've never heard of that? No, the guy with the big butt. Yeah. Never heard of what, my friend? He shaved it for a couple videos. Oh, and thanks for the likes, bud. Appreciate it. We're pushing towards 1.1K. That's crazy. And we got a sub today. It's a good day. It's pretty wild out there. Y'all are too kind. All right. So we finished our quadruped hip extension. All of our kids are still asleep, which is a blessing. Doesn't always happen. Good form and slow. Oh, I hate this next one. We got our lateral step downs. These were impossible when I started DadBod. Now I can do them fairly well. Still tricky. Yeah. But we'll see what we can do. Alright. Never excited about this one. You might be like, why are you doing that? Well, this is where my kids wake up. They normally come busting out. I just need a little bit of time to detect. Don't worry, they're not trapped. Alright, we got battery still okay on everything. We're live with 3 phones, 1 GoPro, 1 iPad, in 4 places. So it's a little bit for me to manage, but I tried to make everyone feel included and heard. All right, we got step downs, full depth, 8 reps, good form. So let's see if we can stick with that. I started with left foot because I hate it. I hate both of these. All right. So the goal, it's not stepping up. That's the goal. I mean, that's part of it. You'll still feel that. But it's really like at the top, keeping everything locked well, and then as slow down as possible. And with balance, I'll lose it sometimes. The other thing, when you're doing a knee lift, if you don't engage your core and your back and basically tuck your core when you're lifting, you can cause your sacrum, which connects to your spine, to move and put pressure on your spinal cord in uncomfortable ways if you have back injuries like me. So before I do anything like this, as a cue, I will normally do 1 deadlift, squeeze the glute at the top, tuck the tailbone, turn on abs, and then step up with everything taut. And we'll go from there. Slow, 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 slow. This is already lit up. Glad I'm better. Now I could work to make it better. I could add weights now. I could probably go a little deeper, add a couple reps, but I'm satisfied. I've just showing up for this one. All right, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the butt, tuck the tailbone, abs on, step up with abs. This one's better for me. Too fast. I'm fatigued. That's all right. Means it was a good workout. It's like there's not much left in the tank. Glorious. Everyone's good. Got everyone caught up. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's our first set. Good work thus far. Let's see if we can do one more set, maybe two. I don't want to. Let's keep it up. We're almost done. It's almost 8. Up. Tuck it. I'm amazed the kids are asleep. It's crazy. Initiative. Just kidding. It's good. Tomorrow's run's gonna suck though. Friday runs always suck. We got fartleks. I'll explain what that is in a minute. Oh, that one collapsed too. It's okay, we're fatigued. I mean, I had a friend put some of this program together, but still. Angry Peanut Head. Wow. Going 277 days. Absolutely amazing. Keep up the work. Thanks, bud. Thanks, Angry Peanut, because I don't want to do this, but I gotta remind myself these lateral step downs ain't nothing but a peanut. It's just a little lift. Just a little good action.
What time is it for you guys in Japan? For us, it is 4:50 p.m. So Fort Worth, Texas, are you Mountain Time? Or are you Pacific Standard? It's 4:56. 4, 7, you gotta be Mountain Time. Wait a minute, is that Central Time? What? Or did I miss daylight savings time? That always screws me up too, because Japan doesn't do it. X1, let me do 10 reps. X10, or X1. This next one, I guess we go for 12 or something. That sounds terrible. But thank you for the encouragement, Angry Peanut. Appreciate it. You know, every workout I start demotivated in some capacity. Our demotivation of the day was, I don't want to do this. And even if I do it, I most likely won't enjoy it. So I can say that is true. But let's try. Squeeze the butt, tuck the tailbone, get the forearm tight. But we've had a really good crew here today. YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Nice big family. It's a frenzy. See what I did with that? And we got a wall of text on Twitch. Give me a second. 9. One more side. But yeah, day 276. Trying to make some progress. Little by little. Give people a healthy respect for timing and pacing of progress. It doesn't happen in a couple weeks. It takes a lot of consistency through a lot of hills and valleys. There's really no shortcuts. There's no fast travel to the destination, right? It's all harder over time. As add, it's harder and easily lost. You get a streak. You break your streak, fall off the wagon, put yourself down, never get back up. And what took you 6 months to build, you can lose in 2 weeks. Maybe not that fast, but it's a slippery slope. And that is all the lifts for the day. Now we do have our bonus Shia LaBeouf rep, which we love Shia LaBeouf. He's a YouTube exclusive though. Unpleasant. Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chat box, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient. Order management, panel, chat panel, everything in your hands. Huge number of custom settings. Go on Streamrise. Well, that was really nice. I just go to Streamrise and I get all that stuff for free. That's great. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. All right, so our final rep, again, this will be YouTube exclusive. I'll still do it on TikTok and Twitch. But during the DadBod half marathon journey, anytime we have a lift day, which is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, our good friend Shia LaBeouf would always show up and yell at us to just do it and encourage us. I think he sets like a 2-minute timer and we do something that's strength cardio based and sucks, like burpees and crap. Today we have linebacker drill. Takes me back to football in a position that I was never qualified to play because I was a lineman. But we'll pretend. So I'm going to push and push a button. And we'll suffer. I can do it. I can do it.
So we're just gonna do something linebacker drill. Nothing too crazy. Chop the feet, chop the feet. Turn. Hit it. Oh, chop the feet, turn. Turn. And then hit it. Oh, chop the feet. To the right. To the left. To the left. To the right. Hit it. It's easier when someone else yells at you to do it and they control the whistle. Almost done with this stupid workout. I have a marathon running shirt. It says running. It's fun when it's done. So, running before linebacker drills are fun when they're done. Slowly dying for gas and fire. Front, go back. We just defeated Shot above. Did it. That was a full workout that I didn't think was gonna happen. So kudos to us, everybody. Well done. Well, I gotta go to the grocery store. Pick up prep for dinner. Sounds good, Owen. Eat clean. How you doing? What are you doing? Ah! How's it going, Nina? Welcome, friend. Shia LaBeouf's so mean. So rude. So rude to us. Did it. Now we need to clean up our mess. Isn't that great? But Nina, thanks for dropping by, friends. See how our batteries and everything are going. I'm sure something's gonna die soon. Twitch it. Yeah. A little yellow. That phone's fine. That thing's fine. That's probably fine. I don't know. There's a clown here. That's so nice. Hello, clown from TikTok. Your profile picture is concerning. Now let me turn back to DadBod since we're done with that. That's fantastic. Where did I go over to? But it's always nice having encouragement from folks in my own unique fitness journey. Ooh, that's interesting. Why did that work that way? Oh, the camera, it'll come back. All right, I'm gonna roll up my mat, put my mirror away. Because if we do the effort to do the workout, we get to clean up right away. So we have that sense of full completion. get to buy these every day. These are Pampers in Japan. Japanese exclusive diapers, people, for size 0. 0, because we have a baby. New baby. Very fun. Baby number 4. I'm gonna try to finish cleaning up before the kids show up. Legs day in the back. Did it. It's good to challenge ourselves. You know, some folks who go to the gym and hit legs hard, they can't walk down the stairs and walk home. I'm definitely wobbly, but still steady. For me, I care more about lifting to the point that's challenging, but then I will show up and do it the next day. And also making sure that I can efficiently recover. Like tomorrow we go for a run, but I just did legs, so I need to make sure I have enough room for some recovery. All right. That baby boy is so cute, man. Baby Akio, 10 out of 10. There we go. Good work, everyone. Good live. Might still make breakfast if we have enough time. Oh, this is sore. Whew. That's good though. Very good. Oh, is that Eliza? Sometimes I can see the little profile bubble from far away. Color scheme looks like it could be Eliza on YouTube. 1 second. I saw your chat. I just got to put away. Not Matt. We had a good workout. We're going to make breakfast next. I don't know how much breakfast I'll stream. It depends on when kids start actually waking up. Should be soon-ish. I just want them to feel like they have my full focus. Or if the father-in-law wakes up or things like that. One more second. And then you can't see me, I'm just wrapping up a bag of mats. Let me come here. Owen left. Love you, Owen. Eliza, hey, aFamilyFrenzy. You're on both of them. Nice. Love aFamilyFrenzy. You put it in there twice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to watch chat on both. I wasn't in the beginning because I had to charge an iPad. But I mean, you're welcome to watch it on both sides. Then I might make, 4 cents instead of 2 cents on the live. Whatever, depending on the ads. But no, it's nice to see you, Fred. How's your art? You got any good projects going on? I gotta get you into our Discord so you can show off your cool stuff. Unless you're worried about people taking a picture of your physical art and stealing it, which I give me 1 second. I gotta spin the cameras in a different direction. Do 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 do. All right. Let me help get you out. Thanks for asking, please. Good morning. Happy to see you, Akari. Yeah, I'll push this out a little too. And make sure you close the door, okay? Hi, Amiko. Hi, beautiful. Go to the changing table. I'll get you changed, okay? I love you. Come right up here. We'll get you changed and then you can watch. You wanted your Gabby's dollhouse this morning? What do you want? You guys can watch a movie or a show. What do you want to watch? Bluey? He's wearing a Bluey shirt. Gabby's doll. Okay, you You're really cute. Yes, that's that. I'm gonna get you in your pants. Watch the show. Yeah. So big. Yeah. You want a snuggie? Yeah, I'll get you something. You want a snuggie blanket for your show? Then I'll get you something. Yeah, but you can borrow it. She doesn't mind. It was too loud. I'm sorry. Give me one. That wasn't you. No. I understand that. Give me 1 second. Hi, friends. Some children are waking up. I'll still keep the live video for a little bit. I just have to make sure they're not on camera, undressed and stuff. Let's see. Eliza. Sorry for 2 hours late. Artswell still loving it. Excellent. Fantastic. Are you doing like landscape or what are you making? I mean, my art form's different. My art comes through these live experiences. But I made some graphics for our emoji that I'm super proud of. Daddy, yeah. 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 Almost set up, guys. Just gotta be patient. Interesting show, man. English is an expertise in Japanese is Masuta Hiko. Yeah, I'll figure it out. some breakfast. Workout was a success. That's great. Now I get to cook. Also great. Going to the grocery store, catching up, normally doing some digital art of people, but when it's painting, I'll do landscapes. Beautiful. So you do digital art of people? Like, do you do it under commission? Like for content creators, or what's your niche? Your niche. Niche? I'm just gonna hang out and eat some breakfast. Should be simple at this point. Welcome to the kitchen side of things. Let me see how far I can push this back without running into problems. Let's see. How's that set up? Ooh, we need to change the GoPro. That's gonna be tricky. 1 second, GoPro. Come with me. This is for YouTube. I'm gonna cover you because my daughter's a wild card right now. The little daughter's fine. It's the big daughter we're worried about. She's a runner. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is she will just book it. Right on camera. Yeah, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. New battery inserted. You should feel a slight tingle. Get your resolve 2, 3, 2, 1. Pink. Cover it again. Alright. Now what's nice is all the cameras are set up pointing into the kitchen, so the kids can just come out and watch a show for a little bit. Hang out in a restful way. I think we're probably going to turn the DadBod thing off and just give you all full screen while we cook. I only just do it for fun. I haven't done a commission. If I ever do, I'll just do one for free. Oh, nice. Yeah, at some point you might want to think about charging for it, but you are developing the skills, so it's kind of tricky, right? Like what you can charge depends on how long you've been doing it at your current portfolio. But eventually, if you like it, getting paid for something you enjoy, it's totally respectable. And learn how to set your rates tricky. So I realized I was walking away from the mic. Like, getting paid for what you enjoy doing is totally respectable. You just gotta find, something that works well for you, and like a rate that's gonna pay and get it done. All right, that should work. Got this set up. Got all my chats. I normally just do it. Okay, caught up. Let's make some eggs. I'm hungry. When I say hungry, you know how sometimes you'll get like a minor quote that just like pops into your head, where it's like not a major role, not something iconic, but it's just like something happens correctly enough. Hey Kari, I have a deal for you, okay? If you want to come into the kitchen or help cook, you have to wear clothes because I'm live streaming. If you want to just watch Gabby's dollhouse and hang out as you are, that's okay if you stay in the living room, okay? I'm going to make breakfast today. I haven't decided what I'm going to make yet, but you'll be good. Special Daddy Day breakfast. They're on vacation today. You're so lucky. Oh, I'm so sore. Ah, I take legs. I hate legs.
Papa's oatmeal is delicious.
You like Papa's oatmeal?
Yeah, it's better than yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It would be more delicious if you think that.
So how'd Papa make his oatmeal? What was in it? I can see we're done talking now. That's okay.
That's
She's in Gabby's dollhouse, so she gone. Let me grab my eggs. Oh crap. Oh, we're low on eggs. What am I gonna do for a protein swap? Frick. Oh my god, I only have one egg. I normally eat 5 after I work out. It's not a flex, it's just what works for me. Shoot. I don't want to have like a massive protein shake. I normally make one anyway. I have a rhythm with food now that works for me. Steak. Did they poach all the steak? Really not enough portion. Gets me partway there. I could do a little bit of steak and eggs. It's like borderline like go shopping. That's how I feel. Alright. I could add protein to yogurt, but I don't have any plain yogurt. Frick! It's one of these weird things where once you start to figure out like nutrition and food that works for you from a fuel perspective, once you stop doing it or mess it up, then you're like, oh. So now I'm like, crap, how do I stay on the wagon? Because I kind of know what my body needs now, you know? Which is a great skill. It's not a bad thing. But the tricky part is in these moments. Like, I know I can make a salad. Problem if I double the protein shake, it doubles the carb. Unless I just really make it thick, it's gonna get chalky. You add 1 yogurt. 2 of these are 10 grams. Alexa, how much protein is in an egg?
1 large egg has 6.1 grams of protein.
This is 2 eggs, 4 eggs. Here's 6. So this is almost 2 eggs, almost 2 eggs. This is still short. I can put the steak away. I don't need steak. It's a little heavier than I want. And I'm gonna add protein powder to the eggs. Or to the whatever the heck this is. Double bumped it. Just actually enough. I found Japanese brand of protein powder. It is awesome. I love this guy so much. I don't know who he is. Just the face. It's so good. So it's all one protein made in Japan. I don't have an affiliate link or anything. Maybe someday I'll figure that out. But maybe someday I'll be a brand ambassador. I'm gonna mix it with 2 of these this is 4 eggs. That'll get me to a true 4 eggs, and then I'll have 1 egg. Then I can still do my normal salad, my normal shake. And that'll keep me alive. Okay, friends, I guess I'll just fry the egg. I don't really want a fried egg. You waste so much of it. Fine. Being ridiculous. But everybody having a good day? Had no idea there was a Japanese protein powder. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I've been paying for, I go to Costco to buy mine, but I get like Orgain because it's, I got like a whole bunch of other nutrients and stuff in it. And I found that one on Amazon. And I mean, like supplements are tricky because there's a lot of crap out there too that masquerades as like healthy and special. And a lot of the stuff is priced pretty steep. Yeah, I'm feeding you, Emiko. Don't worry, I'm making you food right now, okay? Just enjoy Gabby's dollhouse. But like a lot of supplements can be really expensive. And not necessarily what you actually need. So like, especially living in a different global context, that's tricky for me to figure out. But I think we're starting to get there. But from what I researched on this one, and it was one of those Amazon sponsored things, which I try to be wary of. Well, I was like, I don't know. It seems like it would be solid. And then I go off of how I feel. So when I started mixing it with yogurt as a snack and then doing my normal one for breakfast, I was like, I didn't feel like any, I felt well energized and put together. So maybe it's good. Also, you should totally make some hot chocolate for Kai. You did spell it right. Hot chocolate would be fun. It's morning though. I kind of want to be a baller and flip this egg. It's very dangerous. Most folks don't flip an over easy egg in the pan. It's like a high risk, low reward. I mean, I guess it's a middle reward. Like it's satisfying to know you can flip an egg in a pan without breaking it, because you really gotta swoop and gracefully catch it. It's a precision thing. But I feel like it'll splat on me. Can I go try? There you go. This is just for engagement. It's still a little wobbly. Just feeling it out here. Oh, that's dead. That's 100% dead. Definitely killed it. Great. That's why we don't do that. No yolk today, friends. I'm working on it, Ems. Food takes time. That was terrible. Alright. Let's see if we get all this figured out. Yeah, we still got the hot chocolate comment. Okay, I've got it. But good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tokyo. Hope you're having a nice day. I got 2 kids awake, 1 kid asleep, another kid MIA because she's with mom at the hospital. But probably fine. Denim jeans guy, how's it going, friend? Welcome to the live. We just worked out. 2 of my kids are awake. I'm just making breakfast for everybody. They'll like feed me and then the crew. We're low on eggs, so I had to improvise a little bit. All right. Next step is our weird yogurt. Making matcha green tea protein yogurt, because there's a matcha protein that you can get in Japan, and it's really good. It's really nice with yogurt. Emiko, do you want a yogurt?
I know. Yeah.
Or do you want a banana?
No.
You want yogurt? What do you want?
Yeah.
Yogurt? Blueberry. Yogurt? Oh, blueberry yogurt. Go get a spoon.
Not on the couch. I can get you. Here, you can sit on the ground right here and watch. Can you find a spoon?
Good work, guys. Alright, so we're gonna try to mix this green tea powder with matcha. This is my replacement egg. I'm creating 4 eggs out of yogurt and protein powder. Creating new flavor combinations that y'all never knew existed. And this made in Japan protein powder is like half the price of the US stuff I buy at Costco, so huge win. Alright, so take 2 of these. So I don't measure food yet. I loosely have an idea, it depends on the food. But I like eat kind of intuitively now on what feels like fuel and feels good. But everyone's different. I've gone through calorie counting in the past or trying to get like macros perfect. My body just runs better when I eat better. And as I get older, I definitely notice when I'm eating wrong much faster. One scoop of that magic. Make it taste like green tea. It's lovely. So if you're an engineer, what do you work on? Wonderful question, guys. So it's complicated. In the past, when I started my career, I worked on a whole bunch of one technology that I can kind of share. I can't share exactly what I was doing with it. It's called harmonic. So basically, we would take, I'm coming back. We would take like a long titanium blade. It's about thinness of a pencil. We would vibrate in a really special way that would create a resonant wave. So it kind of vibrates like a guitar string. It sounds nice. And when you bring that vibrating stick in contact with tissue inside the body, the friction creates immense amounts of heat, all the water evaporates, and then the proteins coagulate, cross-link, and get sticky. So it allows you to cut through different kinds of tissue in the body without bleeding. So it's really amazing. And there's a lot of different ways to adapt that technology to different tissue types.
Dad, I'm so tired. This morning is not what I think it is.
This morning it's not what you think it is? You're a little bit tired? That's okay. No, just rest
No,
up.
actually I'm so tired like that.
You're feeling so tired right now? That's okay. So, so basically when you bring that in contact with tissue, you can cut and seal at the same time. So I worked on different aspects of software and that device and other devices using that kind of technology for, again, different clinical spaces I can't really share because there's certain things I worked on that we didn't actually distribute. We may someday, so I have to have secrets. Never thought about using this as a spoon. But a lot of what I did is software development for like different surgical tools for a robot. So how the tool would move in the body, open, close, rotate, stuff like that. I was a systems engineer for a while, so I would look at all the different ways that the instrument and software could fail to cause harm or, you know, hurt somebody basically, inadvertently. And then we would develop different requirements for safety that we would have to prove we were successful with. And then we would test against it. So I wrote tons of requirements, managed probably about 130 of them for different surgical tools. That was cool. And now I moved to Japan, my engineering skill set kind of shifts a little bit because now I'm attending surgeries, interviewing surgeons, trying to understand what they need, And then translating that and understanding, well, what could we actually create or innovate that provides value? I love that you said, Eliza, about Kai. Totally true. This was too sweet, though. Definitely too sweet. Because the yogurt's already a little sweetened. Protein powder's a little sweetened. It'd be better with plain yogurt. And I didn't have any. I have to order groceries today, I think. So then, my job's kind of shifted over time to like translating user needs into new technologies. Denim jeans guy, latency of communication between software, etc. Yeah, I did some of that stuff. That's fun stuff, yeah. Like one interesting problem you have with robotics, if you're imagining moving a mechanism, so like a gear has teeth, and the teeth mesh. So one tooth touches another tooth and pushes it, and this next tooth touches and pushes. And if you have a mechanism that controls, let's say, like closing a jaw, most surgical robotic tools have a jaw in some capacity. You have to close it, and then you have to open it. Some jaws are controlled with just pulleys or cables, and you keep them in certain levels of tension in order for the jaw to get to different locations. Some of them, depending on what you're doing, are controlled with gears. Gears have teeth. One of the challenges with latency in software is if the user is starting to close their hand, the jaw should close. But when the user turns their hand and starts going back the other way, there will normally be latency or a delay before the jaw will start to open. And this occurs for a couple of reasons. There's software latency and communication, but the other piece is if you're driving your teeth down and they're meshing well and pushing to close the jaw, when you start to open, these teeth start to lift and come back, but there's a gap before they make contact and push it the other way. So that backlash. Hey, Emmy. Oh, 1 second. They're fighting over a blanket. Wait, hey, Kari. Actually, I gave that to Emiko this morning, so she's a baby and a little bit confused. But let me get you a nice one, Kari. I'll get you a bigger fluffy one. Do you want the Christmas blanket or the brown one? Both, sure. Do you want an extra one, Emiko? Go lay down. I'll get you an extra one.
No, Mommy, I like dark, so that's why it's really dark.
Sure.
I like Christmas and I like dark.
I like Christmas and dark too. Do you want an extra one? Yeah, come sit down.
Not mine.
Yeah, go ahead. You can have it. I won't take it from you.
I'm not eating.
Here, come lay down. I'll get you your blanket and a bonus.
No.
Okay, you're a little difficult to understand. Oh, you don't want a blanket. You got it. Figure it out. Okay, well, enjoy the one you got, Ems.
Dad, it's Christmas done.
Yes, latency. It's fun to compensate for. Alright. Oh, it's too sweet. I hate it. I might throw this into my shake. I might dampen it a little bit. By the way, fam, on TikTok, it's been fun hanging out with you, but my phone's gonna die. So if we stop talking, it's because the phone died. Friends on Twitch and YouTube, you seem safe for the time being. Precision. 8 ounces of oat milk. 4 ounces of almond milk. 2 scoops of Oregon chocolate protein powder. Now the one modification is I'm going to throw this sweet yogurt in and a banana. The bananas are overripe. Man, everything's sweet. I hate sweet. It's good natural sugar still, but still leaves something to be it's fun. I'm like 6 weeks behind my grad school because I had a baby. It's just one of those things that happens in life, you know? But I'm like, shoot, how do I get caught up? I don't really want to do school today. Do I do school tomorrow? Do I do it on Saturday? When do we do the schooling? I'm thinking about when I do school, just setting up a productivity stream of just typing. Like having all the cameras just focused on my keyboard. And I'll read and type. Fun thing about me as a content creator, I do, and I still have, you know, immense fear and doubt about it. I really do whatever I feel like. Like there's a lot of variety to me, whether I'm playing games, cleaning, cooking, working out, running, talking about engineering, family. Like our content is a frenzy. It's not niched. There's probably something here for everybody. What are you making for this? I hate this part of the GUI. For Kai and her siblings. So I'm just gonna, I don't know yet. I gave a yogurt to baby Emiko, and then they left me alone. So I'm gonna, breakfast is troubling me because I'm having to improvise. So I don't know yet. But we shall see. Works. This is either going to be good or nasty. I think it's going to land somewhere in the middle, actually. I still think it's going to be too sweet. So you got banana, yogurt, matcha, chocolate. It could work. Oh, there's a new friend here. Oh no, your thing just changed. Eva Jackson. Hello. How are you doing? I am doing well, Eva Jackson 1. I hope you're doing well as well. Welcome to the stream. This morning we worked out. 2 out of 4 of my kids are awake, so I'm making breakfast for them and for me. My father-in-law is hanging out. He'll probably come up soon. When he does, I'll probably kill the live and just hang out with him. Oh, you want me to quiet down because you're trying to watch your show? Okay, I can quiet down a little bit. But I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. See, you were on day 276. What is your day? Briefly, not to bore your regular viewers. Oh, the day is just of fitness. So I did a half marathon training program, put that together, hosted it on YouTube. It's free and available to anyone in our community. That was 112 days, and then I repeated it. It was the second cycle through it. And then I'm doing other fitnessy things. I ran 8 miles on Monday. So just trying to keep progressing for what works for me. Akari, I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna eat. Glad to hear that you're good too. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yep. Just counting progress. I wish I had the appropriate amount of eggs. It's just not good. I should have kept on groceries, but there's a lot of other things going on. So can you tell me how to reduce fat on belly? Eva, I don't know, because I still have fat on my belly. For me, I try not to make fitness goals based on aesthetics. Losing weight's important. If you're trying to get a certain aesthetic, that's not an area that I'm strong at. I focus more on functional strength, like the ability to walk or run farther, being able to lift without pain. I have a lot of back injuries that I've tried to rehab as well. So strength and mobility, I'm really strong in those spaces. If you're trying to reduce body fat, the trick is to do cardio at a low enough intensity that you're not burning muscle, you're burning fat. But you can only do so much in a workout to progress that. You really need to get nutrition into an appropriate and safe calorie deficit and it's different for every person. Also, increasing the amount of protein typically leads to a larger weight loss when you're in a calorie deficit. So upping your protein and balancing that. But I don't support any kind of like crash dieting or stuff like that. I look at food like fuel. So I want to make sure that what I'm eating fuels activity, helps me recover faster, makes me feel good. From time to time, tastes good. But nothing about like the fitness programs I put together are focused on reduction of fat. And also targeting fat loss in specific regions is very challenging, because fat just accumulates in different areas based on genetics, lifestyle, behavior. So to revert it with certain movements is challenging, because your body will naturally just burn a certain amount of calories per day. If you put it in deficit and you add lower intensity sustained cardio, you'll see some reduction in fat, but you can't tell that reduction to occur in your belly specifically, if that makes sense. Now, if you reduce fat holistically, eventually you'll see progress on your belly. And it also depends with what you're starting at, like your baseline BMI and things like that. So, sorry, yeah. Let's see. I can tell you this shake's disgusting. For the most part, it has what my body needs. But it's not agreeing with my palate. I have a very weak gag reflex. Morning.
What?
How's it going? I'm almost done, but I'm on like YouTube and stuff, so just don't like shout your social security number or blood type or anything. All right. Actually, that's a good time to wrap them. All right, so bye TikTok, because you're dead. And then Eva, thank you. By the way, I follow you too on Instagram. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Eva. I'm going to drop off of Twitch, so I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. All right. Bye, Eva. And then YouTube, I have to kill that.